Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the Ray-Ban RB4451 sunglasses. But first off, we gotta thank today's video sponsor, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the app's best place to buy designer sunglasses, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, our website there is shadereviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop these sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 53mm lenses and then a 20mm bridge. This is actually the larger size of these frames. They also do produce them in a smaller lens size, which has 50mm lenses and the same 20mm bridge. But for the average person, I would probably say that 50mm lens size is going to fit their face better than this 53, which is definitely going to wear a little bit large on my face and again on the average person's face. Now the exact colorway that I'm wearing in today's video is Ray-Ban's polished black and gold metal frame colorway, and then the lenses here are their classic G15 crystal all glass lenses. So these are in fact an all glass lens with very good optical quality and then also very good scratch resistance as well. Now if we take a close look at the front of the frames, we can see a painted on Ray-Ban logo here in top right corner for authentication purposes, then also a little etched RB logo here in the middle left of the lens. Now connecting the two lenses together, we have a metal bridge, definitely adds an extra pop of color to them, and then we can also see some metal here in the outside top corners of the frames as well. Now taking a look at the back side, we can see where the actual screws are, where they screw in the metal plate to the nylon frame, which is kind of a cool detail there. And you can also see here that the temples are going to be screwed in just like that as well. Ray-Ban can pull this off because this is in fact a nylon frame, so it's going to be stronger than an acetate material, and it's not going to have as much give or as much bend. So that's definitely really interesting. And I do like the little slot insert here to also add just an extra little bit of rigidity. Definitely a very nice touch. Now if we take a look at the outside temples of the frame, we can see a very discreet Ray-Ban etching there, and we can also see some beautiful etching there across the temple as well, which looks really nice. And I also do like how it starts thinner and then progressively gets thicker. It definitely adds a little bit of extra character to the frames. Now moving down the temples all the way down to the temple tips, we can see they are also made out of the same nylon material. And one of the problems that I have with this nylon material is the fact that they are relatively loose. So here we can see a pretty big gap, and then if I push it forward, we can kind of close that gap. And definitely not the most premium feeling having one get bigger and smaller. However, it's not going to come off very easily, even though you can pull it off a lot. It's not going to come off, so you don't have to worry about losing them. But definitely something that's really not as premium as it probably should be. You don't want those to move at all. But over time, I have seen it creep out just a little bit, which is going to interrupt the flow of the pair of sunglasses, which is definitely less than ideal. These sunglasses feature fully adjustable nose rests. You can bend these out and give them a custom fit to the face, which is really nice and helps make them be more comfortable. And we can see a painted on Ray-Ban logo there on the inside through the clear nose rest as well. Now, of course, you also can heat up these ear rests as well and give them a custom fit to the face. Now, if we take a look here at the inner right temple of the frame, we can see it says Ray-Ban T and then nothing else. And if it says Ray-Ban T, your frames are going to be made in China. And for this exact pair that I have, it actually says made in China on the box. So definitely keep that in mind. If it says Ray-Ban T, it's going to be made in China. And then sometimes they, of course, just say made in China on the frame as well. I'm not sure how they can get away with the way that they do it and not putting made in China on every single pair, and how sometimes they can just put T. But either way, if we take a look here at the inner left temple of the frame, we can see that core code and model information there. Now, as far as weight goes, these frames are actually relatively lightweight considering they do have these very big all glass lenses. They come in at 30 grams. So realistically, you can wear these frames for a long period of time without any discomfort. The only downside with the weight is they're very, very, very lens heavy. And of course, that's because they do have those crystal glass lenses and the temples are very skinny, so they're not going to have the best weight balance. So most of that 30 grams is going to be there on the nose. But again, fully adjustable nose rests, which are going to help reduce the pressure of that weight and evenly distribute it on your nose if adjusted properly. But either way, not the best implementation as far as the balance goes. Personally, like a little bit more weight here on the back side to help kind of balance out the heavy fronts. Now, as far as coverage from sun goes, they're not going to offer the best coverage from sun. So here up top, we can see a pretty big gap to let sunlight in unprotected. Then here on the side, again, there's definitely a massive gap to let sunlight in unprotected. So overall, the most practical pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses. Now, these sunglasses come in a ton of different colorways, and they also come with polarized and non-polarized options as well. The pair that I have in today's video, of course, is a non-polarized pair. Now, probably the biggest downside of these frames is going to be the price. They're going to run you $203 with non-polarized lenses. lenses, which is very, very expensive in my opinion, especially considering a handcrafted in Italy pair of original Ray-Ban Wayfarers only cost $180. Now obviously those frames are wildly popular, so you have the whole economics of scale going on, and also they don't have to pay a designer to design them because they've been designed for 50 or 60 years, where with these they had to pay a whole design team and all that good stuff. But either way, $203 for a Chinese-made pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses that don't do anything special and also have that weird issue here with the ear rests. It just seems outrageous to me. I'm definitely not excited about these at that price point. I do have these available on our website for a substantial discount off the original MSRP, so make sure to check out our website, shadereviewstore.com, if you are interested in buying a pair of these frames for a substantial discount off the original MSRP. And I'm also going to leave a link in the description down below directly to Ray-Ban's website, where they have every single colorway in stock, and also they probably are going to have some sales in the future on these as well. So make sure to check out both our website and then of course Ray-Ban as well, and make sure that the prices are competitive there for you. That's all I got for in this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and of course make sure to hit the subscribe button, and then to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.